Alright guys, back with another video today, and as you can see we're going to be talking about some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. And this one's specifically Mutating Mikey, the Metamorphosizing Mutant Maniac. And this is from it's Playmates Toys that makes them, which is like the original, the OGs of the Turtle game. It says this is the making of a ninja only at Target. So yeah, as you can guess, this is a Target exclusive, I guess. That's where I got it from. Now, I'm not planning on going into the classic Playmates collection toys, as I already have the originals from the 80s and 90s. This specifically, I just bought this to, for one, there's a window box, which I don't know if the originals had a window box. I thought that was pretty cool. But nice little window box. But I just wanted to go over this because, like I said, I pretty much have all of them. All the original figures. There's a few I'm missing from the original toy line. But I wanted to compare because I see they keep releasing all the old figures, these classic toy lines and everything. So I just want to know if there's differences, if it's similarities, what's going on. I did a similar video with the giant turtles. So I just bought this because I seen it and I was like, hey, why not? Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. But honestly, I'm not sure. It looks very similar to the originals, so we'll see what happens. But it tells you right here the little description. So that's pretty cool. It tells you what it comes with. So there we go. Let's get this guy out and see what he's about. Check him out and then compare him with the originals. All right. Here he is, guys, out of the box. Let's get a little rotation here around. I don't have my rotating stand, so we got to do this the old-fashioned way. But, yeah, pretty good. Looks pretty decent. And we might as well just compare these guys right out of the box, because there's not really much to say about them. But you look at them, first thing you're going to notice is the color. This right here that I'm pointing at is the original one from 1992, and this is the one from 2022. So we got a 30-age gap here between the two of them. The colors, you can see this one's almost like a bluish green. It's a lighter green. It's green, but look at it. It looks like it has a blue tint to it. It's a little bluish looking to me. Could just be my color blindness or whatnot. I don't think I'm colorblind, but who knows? You guys see this differently than me, let me know. But it looks almost bluish green to me. And, everything else, like the shell, you can tell, it's a little darker over here, like a darker yellow over here, that lighter. The belt's both black. It looks like the belt on this one's slightly bigger. If we look at it, like it looks slightly bigger on the original. And then you got the M on there. The M's slightly different on the original, and the new one, it's a little weird M on the new figure. The actual face, like the mouth area, the teeth there, is pretty much the same. I think the head sculpt's the same. The bandana's the same. Yeah, I think everything's pretty much the same. The only thing I noticed difference here is the belt is slightly bigger on the original. But the height of these figures is about the same. I would say they're the same. We turn them around. It's pretty much just color. That's the difference here. You see the bandanas are pretty much the same. No differences with that. You look at the shells here. You got on the newer one, it's kind of like a grayish shell. It's got the black going around it. Same thing over here. You got a more darker greenish shell and a black going around it, and then their tail sticking out down there. Not a huge difference. Just the color. It's all the colors so far, pretty much. And that belt. The belt might be slightly bigger on the original, it looks like. Definitely. I don't it's got to be slightly bigger. It's not my eyes playing tricks on me, I don't think. Other than the belt and the color, these guys are pretty much the same. I'm not going to go through articulation because, these figures, but I will mutate these two guys. I don't think I'm going to mutate everybody, but I'll mutate these two guys. We'll go over that. And also, talking about mutation, if you look at the window box, which I didn't point out before, it does have like a little instruction thing here on how to do that. And then they also gave another little instruction manual inside of it. So in case you want to know how to do it, or a kid or whoever is trying to, you know, mutate this guy. But I'm telling you, it's not difficult, and it doesn't look that great, but it is what it is. But anyways, let's go through. I didn't even look at these yet, but this is what came with the new figure. You got 2 nunchucks from Mikey, of course. Came with a canister, and I'm not sure what that gray piece is. I didn't even look, but it's got that and a little canister, and then this pizza right here. Okay, and just to compare, this pizza right here on my finger that I'm flipping around is the original one that came with the figure, and then this pizza down here, right there, is the one that came with the new figure. So this is the original pizza. This is the new one that came with the figure. There is obviously another color difference. The new pizza is a little lighter, but other than that, not a huge difference between the original and the new. They both come with, like I said, these. And like I said, other than the color difference, there's not a whole lot going on here with that. You got the new one, you got the old one. Pretty much the same. Even when the light's reflecting, they almost look exactly the same color. So not big differences with the canisters either. I don't have the nunchucks that came with Mikey, the original one, but I do have, as you can see, one of Leo's swords and Raphael's, but nothing for poor Donatello over here. But that's it. That's coming with them. Let me mutate these guys, and we'll get a better look. But other than the color, guys, it's looking like it's pretty much the same figure. Not a huge difference. Here they are mutated. I'm not going to mutate all of them, just the 2 Mikeys. And just to show you which one's which, this is, as we can see on the bottom of the feet right here, 1992 Mirage Studios Playmates Toys. And this one right here is, let's blur this in. We got that upside down. There we go. We got Viacom 2022 Playmates Toys. So there you go. That one is the new one, and this one right here is the original from 92. So 20 years, 30 years to be exact, 30 years. So this is a 30-year-old figure, and this is a year-old figure because this is 2023. So, but it's brand new, just out of the box. So what can we say? But yeah, similarities. We already talked in the previous video, the color differences, so we know that. But I don't really notice much difference about the mutation part. I mean, I never really liked these. I don't even remember too much about them as a kid because I just don't think they look that great. And the front, not too bad. Like, you can just be like, okay, I can see how it's a turtle. But then you turn on the side and you just these like legs. Just not a fan of them. And this leg's not even turned the right way. But we'll just ignore that for now. The only real difference I've seen with this is the tail. Okay. This one's more Gumby. Like, I can move it. And it could be an age thing too. But like the original, like this is hard. Like, this isn't, you can rotate it just like the other one, move it around. But it's a lot harder plastic. I don't know if that's just aged plastic. Or, you know, was it originally Gumby like that? I don't know. But this one right here, yeah, it's definitely, it's a lot harder. But other than that, guys, there's not a big difference with the mutating factor. The faces on the mutated turtles are pretty much the same. Not a huge difference. The eyes, if we can get that blur out of there. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. You're not really getting much difference. It's all just the color. That's basically it. So anyways, that's about it for this video, guys. My final thing about these turtles, like I said, I collect the originals, and my big thing was, are these figures going to, you know, be exactly the same? Is there differences, just like I did with the giant turtles? Just so I would know. I'm not going to collect the new figure line or whatever, the old figures, but new figure line, whatever you want to call it, the classics. Because I already have all of them pretty much. I'm missing a few. Maybe I'll pick up, if they ever come out with some of the ones I don't have, maybe I'll buy those. But, yeah, so you're basically getting the same thing here. Just different color. Newer looking, shinier. So, that's about it, guys. Like I said, this was, I think I paid $15. I think it was $15 for this figure. Which, back when I was a kid, we were probably paying, what, $5, $10? Probably not even $10. Like $5. I want to say like $3, $4, $5. I don't know. So this was 15 now. That makes sense, 30 years ago. But, it's 15 bucks for this new one. Hey, you can probably get the old ones on eBay or just about a lot of places. I don't think these unless you're getting them in the original box, they're probably not going for a ton. Maybe like $5-6, maybe $10. So you might be able to get the originals actually cheaper if you look around. If you don't mind, loose figures and you don't want one brand new out of the box. If you're, original collector and don't really care for the classics. But anyways, other than that, that's about it, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. That's it for this one. Goodbye.